Yes, this is a World War II helmet because what I'm talking about today is actually related to World War II. You read the title. Did World War II happen in the Pokemon universe canonically? I do have 3 things of evidence, or 4 if you want to say that, which I'll get the first one out of the way because it's pretty obvious if you watch the anime. There's real life animals. I don't know how this connects to the Second World War, but if you watch the anime, you will clearly see fish in some real life fish in some parts. Like, take the episode where Ash goes to get the Cascade badge. There's real life fish in the fish tanks there. Now let's get to the actual real life concrete evidence that could mean World War II happened in the Pokemon universe. Which the first one is actually a gym leader in Red and Blue, Lieutenant Surge. In the game, he is classified as the Lightning American. This basically means, and he said he fought in some war. We don't know what war, but a theory suggests it was World War II. I don't know why. I mean, let's say Red and Blue take place in the 90s. It would have made more sense if he fought in, like, Vietnam or something, but the theory states that he fought in the Second World War and was obviously saved by electric-type Pokemon, presumably either a Raichu or a Pikachu, which Raichu would make more sense there. The second thing is actually Team Rocket. Team Rocket's based off the Yakuza, which is a mafia in Japan that really kicked off after World War II. Basically, they did a bunch of stuff in Japan. World War II ended. They exist. A lot more. And the last thing is actually Mr. Fuji, because he worked on Mewtwo. And, well, let's just say he represents Japan's guilt after World War II, because even all these years, 75 years, they're still apologizing for their war crimes, like raping Nanking and all the stuff they did with the civilians and the POWs. There's only one counter I could find for this entire theory, and that is, obviously, Pokemon is targeted towards kids, so they obviously won't mention the bloodiest war to ever happen. But there is another thing of concrete evidence, is that Unova is based off New York City, which New York City is set in the United States. And it says that Unova bombed Kanto, which Kanto is in Japan, and Unova is in New York, which is in America. So obviously this basically references America bombing Hiroshima and Nagasaki to end World War II, which I don't know why they put that in the game. Game's great Pokemon lore, because they don't like referencing World War II that much. But I did also want to touch on something, if it's canon or not. You can let me know in the comments below. Pokemon Go. In the game, there's real life, which obviously takes place in the real world because it uses GPS signal. There are Pokestops that actually reference World War II memorials and battlefields. Like, there's Normandy, the World War II memorial in Washington, D.C., Peace Park, which is where Ground Zero was of Hiroshima, I believe, and a statue in St. Petersburg, which was originally Leningrad. But, yeah, that's all I've got right now. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments down below. I think it's highly possible, but I don't know. Also, is it kind of suspicious that the player's father, except for Generation 3, is not seen at all in the Pokemon games? Which basically means your father could have probably fought. The player's father could have possibly fought in wars and died, which is possible. But that's all the concrete evidence. Well, that's all the evidence I have for now. If you want to add something on this, let me know in the comments below. I don't know what you guys think about this, but I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.